Good morning, welcome. Thanks for tuning in to Kila Chari Torah's daily review of Maimonides' 613 mitzvahs, the Sefer Mitzvot, for Monday, January 10th. Our last topic of conversation was forbidden labors on Shabbos and Yom Tov, on Shabbat, Sabbath, and holidays. And the last one we touched on was Yom Kippur. So I guess Inyan, pardon me, going from one idea to another. Since on Yom Kippur afternoon, our Torah reading is from Parshas Yom Kippur morning. Also, we read from Achrei Mos, from the portion of Achrei Mot, after the deaths of the two sons of Aaron, Nadav and Avihu. In the afternoon, Torah reading for Yom Kippur, if you pay attention closely to that, if you have in the past, or if you will this upcoming Yom Kippur, you'll find Bios Asuros, the forbidden intimate relations, forbidden sexual relations, enumerated there in detail. The Rambam Maimonides assigns to each of those a separate prohibition. Each of those is a separate negative commandment. Rather than saying one blanket prohibition, Gilui Arayos, we're not allowed to quote unquote uncover the nakedness, is how it's frequently directly and literally translated there. We're talking about forbidden sexual relations. So let's enumerate those. We're starting with prohibition number 330. And we'll do a couple of them today, maybe, and touch on a few tomorrow. First one, having intimate relations with one's mother. That's incest. That is a Torah prohibition. Having sexual relations with one's father's wife. Obviously, in the case where it's not covered by the previous prohibition, where this person married to one's father is not one's own mother, but rather the fact of her being married to one's father brings her into this prohibition. Having relations with one's sister, another subheading of forbidden relations, of incestuous relations. Having relations with the daughter of one's father's wife, if she is one's sister, is number 333. 334, having relations with one's son's daughter, one's daughter-in-law. Having relations, number 335, forbidden to have incestuous relations with one's daughter's daughter, one's granddaughter. Having intimate relations with one's daughter, clearly an obvious case of incestuous relations. The next one, number 337, having relations with a woman and her daughter, both. Next one is to have relations with a woman and with her son's daughter, and we will leave it off with having intimate relations with a woman and her daughter's daughter, woman and her granddaughter. So that's a number of categories of forbidden relationships that are forbidden on account of the Torah's definition of incest, of Gilui Arayos, of inappropriate relations between people who are related in some fashion or another. You can see that this covers a lot more than the nuclear family. We've gone into a number of categories of familiar relations here, and we will do so tomorrow. So join us tomorrow, and we'll go through the list of hopefully the rest of these. Have a good day. Take care. Thanks for joining.